Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how to make liquid soap at home. I am making 60 liters of liquid soap and I want to show you the process. Here I have 40 liters of water. I've already used 20 liters to dissolve all my chemicals beforehand. So let me allow you to see this very well. So I'm going to be introducing my chemicals to you one after the other. So let me allow you to see the chemicals first before we proceed. Here I have sulfonic acid. I have dissolved caustic soda. Here in this bucket I have soda ash dissolved. This is Texaco. Here is a natural soap. Natural soap. I dissolved SLS in here and I dissolved STPP inside this container. This is my color and I have fragrance here. Let's proceed with the production. I hope you can see this very well. I'm trying to adjust this so that you will see inside the container. You see? Like that. I think this is okay. So we are starting by with the natural soap. I'm going to be mixing this inside this water. As I'm pouring it in, I'll be turning so that it doesn't form lumps. And this is going to be the base of our soup. This is a thickening agent. It gels the water, turns it into gel, and that's the base of our soup. When you are adding natural soap to the water, you have to mix, as in stir very well continuously. And you have to be careful that you don't get it inside your nose because it's a powder and it can get inside your nose. So it's good if you use nose mask or you turn your face to the other side. Then you want to mix vigorously. We're going to be mixing this for about 10 to 15 minutes until we have a thick consistency, gel consistency. Once you have a good base, for the liquid soap. Every other thing will follow. Like I said in my first liquid soap video, because I've produced liquid soap before and I uploaded it. As in, I streamed the video live on my channel. You can check it. I said something about empowering yourself. If you are in Nigeria, like I am, and you are looking for means of livelihood that it is not too capital intensive, this is what you can do. Producing liquid soap production. There is nobody that doesn't use soap, and this is a multi-purpose soap. You can use it for your dishes in the kitchen. You can use it for laundry. You can use it to mop, to wash your car, to do a lot of things. And you can make it for people, as in you can make it and sell to people. Once you get the hang of it, as in follow my process, the way I'm making it, start with small quantity, maybe like 10, 15 liters. Give it out to people as samples, as in let them use it. Then start making adverts. Before you know it, once people use it and they like it and they know it's very effective, they will refer you. And gradually you can grow. Like I'm doing now, I'm making 60 liters. You can grow to the point where you buy your mixer. Like you can make like 200 liters, 250 liters at a go. But you have to start somewhere, like I am doing. Rome was not built in a day, and the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. So once you start this, the sky is the beginning. You can go places. You can include air freshener, bleach, and some other things. We're going to be sharing video. I think I already have a video on how to make air freshener. I'll still share the one of making bleach. And if you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section, and I'll try as much as possible to answer your questions. So I'm still staring because we have not gotten the consistency we are looking for. So I'll still keep stirring. You don't have to be too hard. You don't have to turn it too hard so that the hands will not be paining you. Just turn it gently. The vigorous stirring that I talked about was because I was just pouring the nachos and I didn't want it to clump up, I didn't want it to form lumps. But this one that I'm doing is just stirring gently. And you can take rests. Once you are sure there are no lumps, you can take like a few seconds rest and continue stirring. We're almost there. I just I will just keep stirring for a few more minutes. Then we are going to add the next chemical. You can see this. You can see it's changing. It's becoming thicker. The reaction we are looking for happens with stirring. You know, that is when you get the desired consistency. The longer you stir it, the thicker it's going to become. That will be so. I'm still going to stir for a few more minutes because I want the base to be as thick as possible. Thickening agent and it's a cleaning agent. Base, a good base for our liquid soap. I'm going to be adding my next chemical soon, and that's caustic soda. So I want to put on my hand gloves because caustic soda is very, very harsh. Any chemical you are using for production, you have to be very careful. So from this point, I will wear my hand gloves. I want to get it on. Let me see how this is looking. Can you see? So that's what we're looking for. Can you see? So it's time to add caustic soda solution. That's the caustic soda dissolved in water. It's time to add it. I'm going to stir for about 10 minutes again. And still, I'm just stirring it gently. You don't need to be too hard on yourself. Don't make it too vigorous so that your hands will not be paining you. Just do it gently. But make sure you're stirring it. Excuse me, just adjusting myself. You can really know the process as you can know all the process. So there's no way I can cut corners when you're seeing me doing this live. Except for the mixture of the chemicals, and the chemicals are dissolved in water. And if I wanted, I said I wanted to stream that, this video is going to be extremely long because I soaked them for about 1 hour to make sure they are well dissolved. So there's no big deal in that one. It's just getting your chemicals and adding them inside water. I told you that I'm doing 60 liters. I use 20 liters of water to dissolve all the chemicals. And then I now started by, I mean, the remaining 40 liters, I started with nitrous soap. I mixed till I got a gel consistency. Then I added caustic soda solution. I'm stirring now and I'll keep stirring for a few more minutes. Then I'll add my next chemical, which is soda ash that I have already dissolved, like I said. The water I used in dissolving soda ash is much because I realize if you don't use much water, it might not dissolve easily, as in it might take time to dissolve. So you need a lot of water to dissolve your soda ash. That's why I use this much water. And then I did not want the water to mix my natural salt to be too much, so that it will be easy for me to quickly achieve the gel consistency. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section, and I'll try as much as possible to answer those questions. Let me just take a moment to wipe my face. Now it's time for me to add soda ash. Like I said, this is heavy, doesn't use much. So, sorry, I need to save the remaining one because I'm seeing some particles inside it. I don't want it to get inside the soup. And we keep stirring. At this point, we have to be careful because this is getting filled up. But we still need to stir. It is just it. To stir, stir, stir. So I'm still stirring after I added soda ash solution. That is soda ash dissolved in water. So I'm going to continue stirring for a few more minutes before I add in the next chemical. Stirring is important when you are doing liquid soap because this is what will make all the chemicals to react together. Standing alone, the chemicals may be deemed to be these chemicals are dangerous, but once you are adding them and mixing, combining them and stirring together reacts. There's a chemical reaction that takes place, and the end result becomes very mild, which is liquid soap. It is when they start like soda, what's it called? Caustic soda. Caustic soda is too caustic, it's too dangerous. Don't handle it alone. But once you are making soap and you make it well, you mix it well, and they react together, as in all the chemicals, there's nothing like being dangerous again. It becomes mild, becomes soap that you can use to do a lot of things in the house. So that's just it. You can still read more about the chemicals, know their functions in the soap, and how to use them. Don't only rely on videos, do more research And you know that once you have the knowledge, nobody can take it away from you. And knowledge is power. So our soup is coming up nicely. In the next few minutes, I'm going to be adding my next chemical, which is SLS, dissolved in the water already. I'm going to be adding it. So I'm going to be adding in our next chemical. And the next chemical is SLS. I'm going to be using a sieve in case there's any particle. SLS is a foaming and cleaning agent. So once you add it in, you have to be careful with the stirring so that it doesn't foam up too much. But you still need to stir. Like I've always said this in my last video as well. And you still need to stir to combine the chemicals well so that they can react together to form liquid soap. Now I'm going to be adding the next chemical, which is STPP. STPP makes all the chemicals react very well, blends them, and is also a cleaning agent. I don't know if I told you, caustic soda is a stain removing chemical and it cleans as well. So all the chemicals have their functions, and once they blend well together, you get liquid soap. We are almost done with the production. Just a few more chemicals to go. Just resting a little. Let me let's see. Let me see. Let me raise this up a little. These two chemicals, in my other video, I mixed them together before adding them to this. So today, I'm going to be adding the chemicals one by one. I'll add sulfonic, then hexapone. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. Once we now add this sulfonic and hexapone, we mix very well. And then we are going to cover it for the salts, as in the ladder, to go down before adding color and fragrance. That might be after, as in it might not be in this video, because once I add these two chemical and mix, I'm going to cover and add my color and fragrance later. So I just wanted to know that. So let's continue. So I'm going to add in sulfonic now. think this is too low. Let me raise it up a little. Then I'm adding in Texaco. And I'm going to mix everything together thoroughly. This is Texaco. So once I mix everything together, I'll cover it. Most likely cover it overnight. Then I'm going to be adding color and fragrance. This is just the main, we have done the main thing. Once we stir this very well, we already have our soap. Color and fragrance is just to enhance. Some people don't use color or fragrance, especially if they want to use it for laundry. They might add fragrance for color if they are using it for colored clothes. Even though the color doesn't stain, you know, just saying. You can see this is really foamy. It's lathering like anything. So you need to be careful stirring. That's why we will be covering this up to settle down very well overnight before I will now add fragrance and color. Color first, then fragrance. So I think at this junction, this is a good time for me to end this video. Since I've already told you we have come to the end of the production, it's just for me to add color and fragrance, and that is not going to happen this night. I'm going to cover this to settle down overnight very well before adding the last two chemicals. So I let me remove my hand here, because the soap is already formed. There's no danger in handling the soap again. We have come to the end of the this live stream. I'm going to be ending this now. I'll keep this overnight covered